Chat, we out here in the middle of freaking nowhere. I am at the East Mesa trailhead for Observation Point in Zion National Park, if y'all want to look that up. And I believe it is a 3-mile hike, of which I am carrying my whole setup and taking y'all out to some really cool views. I think I have pretty decent service the whole time, actually. So hopefully that's the case. I have plenty of water, I have plenty of snacks, and I've got you guys to hang out with. So let's actually get onto the trail. More people should listen to this.
Hard work.
Chat. Hey, okay, so we got some information here about the trail. All right, so East Mesa Trailhead. Welcome to Zion Wilderness. Over 124,000 acres of Zion National Park were designated as wilderness in 2009, ensuring 84% of the park will remain wild and untrammeled for generations to come, and I really hope it stays that way. This trailhead accesses East Mesa, 3.3 miles to Observation Point. So we are here. Sorry, it's difficult for me to see. We're here and we're going to walk out, I believe, all the way to Observation Point. Yeah, so it looks like I'll be walking about 7 miles today. I've got snacks, I've got water, and I've got a giant pack on. And it's a trail that I've never walked before, which is always nice. This one's also supposed to be pretty flat, which I will be thankful for. I think it'll be a little while before I can manage pretty steep trails with this pack on. And yeah, I'm touching grass for you guys, no worries.
This reminds me of when I hiked New Mexico. Very similar vegetation.
Yeah, so we're up on the top of the Zion Canyon. So this is going to be very different than a lot of the stuff that you see, like if you look up pictures of Zion National Park. I will also be curious to see what my battery looks like after this hike, because this is our first hike with the computer on, the pack fully loaded with the Starlink running. Everything is doing its thing. Hopefully the weakest link is the iPhone, because it's plugged in and charging right now, but
Unreal.
I think it's gonna die before this hike is over. Yeah, I'm in long sleeves actually. I was considering wearing my hoodie, but that would have been way too heavy. It's gonna warm up, but right now it feels fantastic for this walk. I'm starting to get over the shyness with the camera too. You kind of have to, otherwise you miss the best moment. I wouldn't say that I'm like socially distant or anything, but I usually let people approach me, and some of my interactions with people have been the best parts of being out on this trip.
I am glad that you love doing this. I just kept getting burnout, but I was thinking of going back to face cam and such.
Hey, whatever brings you joy in content creation. The most important thing is your passion and your enjoyment shines through in your content. And if you're having a good time, then chat's gonna be having a good time. Like, that's part of the reason why I'm doing something as goofy as blending VTubing and this whole IRL thing together, is because I really do love VTubing, but I want to make more than that. So, you know, I'll create an audience that's down with that. Yeah, no, exactly. Lena's another example. Like, there's absolutely VTubers out there that are comfortable blending that together.
Really, I live in the smallest state and I don't get 5 grams at my house, lol.
I don't get 5 grams at my house. Yeah, no, well, I think the reason is, like, relatively close to here, there's a lodge. And, oh, I walked through a spider web. I am the tallest person to have walked past here so far. There's a lodge and we're up high. So if they put one antenna not too far away from here, it's gonna do pretty well. Also, looking down to not break my freaking ankle on these rocks while wearing the iPhone for tracking, not what I would describe as optimal. Whoa, our first little view. Do you see it, chat?
Are you on Starlink or something else right now?
I am on both 5G and Starlink. Turns out there's actually pretty decent service up here. But you know, you never know how the 5G is gonna change as you walk over a hill. So, we're already on low battery. Hold up. We are, yeah, this thing is cooked, man. I need to replace the battery on this phone. We'll have the tracking for a little bit and then I'll go to PNGB let this charge for a bit.
You're an tuber anyway, as every first-time chatter thinks.
Yeah, well, that's only because I slack on being animated, and especially out in public, I'm not gonna be like, whoa, what's up, guys? But I really should work on my habit of being too still. Yeah, it's not like a big problem, but like, you know, if I'm animated, I might as well take advantage.
Take advantage, typical male tuber.
Dude, caught in 4K, that's crazy. But yeah, the views, seriously, stick around until I make it to the actual observation point, because the views there are supposed to be nuts. But yeah, you're looking down into the national park.
Said, but bees, we can't have nuts in November, Kappa.
Why not?
Dunno, some shortage or something. I'm told to Google no nuts November, clueless.
Oh God, it is November though. Can't wait for my Twitter timeline to be a bunch of people talking about jorking it. Yippee. But yeah, I found that most people are curious about the setup and just don't want to be in the way. And I'm like, no, you're totally fine. Like at the very start, as I was getting set up, a couple was like, I heard them being like, oh, I don't wanna be in the way, but they were like looking for the trailhead. And I was like, y'all are good. Like, what's up? My shadow looks ridiculous.
Looks like we are playing peak solo right now.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
We gonna see him choke and die in lava.
God, I hope not. If one of these peaks exploded while I was out here, I am fairly certain that I would just sit down and be like, well, I hope the lava doesn't get me. Think of the content, chat. BTuber gets annihilated by lava flow.
Pyroclastic flow killed this tuber lip. Chat reaction is crazy.
Yeah, Brainy. Brainy might be able to monetize it. All right, for those of y'all unfamiliar with the setup, I'm not gonna give you a full tour, but here is the backpack, which has a liter of water on either side, and then a Starlink dish up top. There's a Mac Mini in there, a giant battery, a phone, a router. I don't have the T-Mobile modem, but
hike on that thing.
Oh, it is a setup for sure. Yeah. I'm live streaming my hike.
Okay.
BrainiEpic
This is a
said,
whole
"Add
setup
that
here."
Yeah.
After you open book, did I come?
Yep.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Appreciate that. The dude at the end, I don't know if y'all could hear him. He's like, you're like a pioneer for that, dude. A couple more years, a ton of people are gonna be doing that.
Reasonable hikers without a 50-pound backpack.
Nah, I think they actually, it looked like one of them had a camping pad. They may have actually been spending the night out here. I don't know. But you know, when you can distribute the load across 3 people. Chat, why aren't you here to carry my battery for me?
Why is our carrying mule complaining? Is there even wind? Surroundings looking so still, almost like CGI.
There is, okay, don't talk about my green screen like that. There actually is a little breeze, but it is very faint.
This VR chat world is crazy.
Bro, the poly count is just nuts.
Is this that new woke Assassin's Creed? Can you crouch for a bush for a bit to see if you become invisible?
I don't think it worked.
Where did he go? BrainiEpic said.
It did work. I just didn't have faith.
What have you observed so far? Obviously nothing if he's not at the point. Matt, duh.
That's true. Oh wow, that tree is crazy. This is very, very black from a
BrainiEpic
wildfire. And honestly, I am part of the problem. Like, if this is the future and like 5 years from now, you can't escape somebody like me out here, it'll be really annoying. But I think this is a really cool thing to share with you guys, so we should enjoy it while it lasts before people ruin it.
Will you be swinging on the trees like Ms. Key?
Yeah, I'm gonna find the most delicate tree out here and do some pull-ups from it to assert my dominance. The prickly pears out here are interesting. They're like, they don't grow up very tall, and I don't know if that's just because they get eaten or if this is just, this kind of cactus just likes to kind of spread out on the ground. All right, looks like we got our first little overlook here. Oh yeah, wouldn't want to walk off that. Holy. Chad, how's your fear of heights? God, it goes so much further down than I initially realized. I don't know if y'all can see it because of the light, but if you look way down there, like the canyon gets very, very narrow. See down there, there's actually trees and stuff, like way, way down there. Oh, this is a really cool tree. Look at you, all gnarled and hanging on the side of the cliff. Yeah, so you could actually, I guess, come camp like right out here.
Firearms instructor said, damn, that is a far distance you can see, wow.
Yeah, not 100% sure what we're looking into down there, but that is most certainly a canyon. I don't think that's the one that we're looking for, but holy, very pretty. Onward we go. Yeah, how's the chat? How's the meltiness? How's the quality of stream today? Is it still melting all over the place all the time, or is it better than it was last time? The same?
It was fine until you mentioned it. McLennan said, much less melty. But what a time to ask the question that we went into hyperspace that moment. Matt Gaza said, I think I'm high. Winter King Buddha said, how's the quality while melting his Omegalo?
Somebody clip it. Okay, we're kind of heading down into like a little valley. Signal might get interesting. We'll see what happens. Come peek over here before we continue. Oh, wow. Look at that rock over there, like that formation. That's crazy. The scale of that is just so hard to convey, but it's absolutely enormous. I love the forest up on top of it. It's so green. So if you look at the trail, yeah, it looks like we go down and then pop back up, and then it's an out and back. So I just do the whole thing in reverse. So we're getting close to the end. God, walking down actually with these shoes is kind of worse than going up. Holy chat, I don't think that this really does a good job of conveying the scale, as I'm going to continue to say, but.
Don't fall off.
I'll do my best. It's certainly, yep. You want to see?
Mike before said, why are you so cool? Firearms instructor said, why would you even say that?
Plane. Huh. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It's not focusing. Blurry plane.
Must have been blurring 707.
Oh my God, Red. Shut the fuck up.
Remember, this psychedelic trip is IRL.
Is it melty right now? Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to look into one of the other protocols or something. I don't know why it's like this for me. How much further I got?
Not that bad.
Yeah?
It's that point over there.
Gotcha.
How are you batterying that thing?
Most of this backpack is battery. Yeah, so it is not light.
Once you catch it, huh?
Yeah.
I have one in my van. If I can catch the signal, I put it in the windshield, I'm good.
Yeah, this thing.
This is awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, it's doing pretty well actually.
Cool setup, dude.
Yeah, appreciate it.
You have a channel?
I do. Yeah, I'm on Twitch right now.
Said, at least he's cool.
Yeah, most people, I really have only run into one person that wasn't cool. And it's funny because there's a person over there.
BrainiEpic said,
they were in my hometown. Can I find the person now that I'm zoomed in? Hold on. They're on that ridge over there. It's hard to see because my screen's in the sunlight and I forgot the microfiber to wash it off. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, you can see.
BrainiEpic said, on B1We's Jesus the Pixels.
Right there. Everywhere.
I assure you, we can't see shit. CP Tinko said, we can see. Thankfully, most B viewers are experienced at staring at pixelated scenes discernibly trying to work out what they're trying to see. Raptula 7000.
I think it may not like these little spindly trees that I'm around. Because my service should be pretty decent right now. I'm kind of in the middle of a big opening. So, I don't know. This is, still a work in progress. We're figuring it out. Chat. Spiky plant. Oh my God. You get like a good frame and then it's like, grrr!
789 said, I streamed 160p. Totally not Bob. Said, oh shit, Lumpheo.
That was insane. It looks like a video game. It's insane.
It looks like you're Fuzz it is 75.
Also, it's crazy that that formation that we were looking at, there's so much more below what we were looking at. It's insane. I don't know how tall this cliff is that I'm standing on top of, but it is insane to look at. Brief little moments where the view peeks through. Hey.
I was watching, I tried to comment.
Oh yeah?
I'm behind you.
Yeah.
But I don't have an account.
Thanks for checking it out.
Yeah man, take care.
You too.